I'm not dancing for you, Joe. That's my dance. Right, how many we got here? We got 1, 2. We got Reza, Ross, Nathan, Joe, even Ian. Is Ian there? No, he's not. Waiting for Salah. We haven't got Ricky yet, or just Mr. King. Right, thanks for being patient, guys. 2 more we need. 2 more we need to get the 10. Obviously, we'd appreciate all your feedback on this. Ask me some questions as we go along as well, and I'll try and do my best to not get too distracted with the charts and answer the questions for you. This will be a little bit of getting used to. As I speak, I then get a delayed voice in my ear of me speaking, so I definitely won't sing. Ah, Reza, you can hear, yeah, excellent. I thought voices in your head was, everyone has it, so don't worry. Right, there is a little delay, so I'm just waiting for Alex to join the chat. Looks like most of you guys are here. Right, guys, thanks for joining me today. I just wanted to, we were talking about gold. Obviously, Joe has stolen the thunder and jumped on to the bandwagon with FTSE. I'm going to try and get this voice out of my head because I'm getting the delay. 1 second. No, it's not working. No idea. Let me see. Voice, speaker. Let me take the speaker down. See if that works. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill down from the different time frames. I'll start with the weekly. Now, this is a formation I've been looking at since early 2018. I was looking for this reverse head and shoulders formation. Gold had this huge sell-off from the highs back in 2011, and we formed this reverse head and shoulders formation, and we looked like we were going to break out around early Feb, and rejected it. It didn't happen. That was a price which will come into play a little bit later. It's $1,365. Now, the reason I'm giving you this weekly chart, it's probably not relevant for some of you who are looking to trade on an intraday basis, but these sort of like long-term key levels do have a major influence over prices and where the intermediate and medium-term trend move. So that it is key to know about them, and it will definitely benefit you in the future. So what we have had, we eventually got the break of this neckline, the reverse head and shoulders neckline in 17th of June 19. That's the week we got the break, and we broke above it, accelerated lovely higher, a lovely move higher, and we stalled around about the 1560 level. Now I'll bring my Fibonacci tools in here. And also take it right from the top. So we stalled between the two 61.8% fibs from the all-time high and this swing back high. We stalled, they were 1509 to 1587. We stalled around 1555. And we just bear with 1 second. Sorry about that. The dog's going mad in the background when people trying to, that's something you don't plan for on live video. So we've had this move back now, and this is what we're in. We're in this correction formation. Now, what you do get with these reverse head and shoulders patterns, you do get these throwbacks, and normally the throwback will retrace all the way towards where the neckline was. And that's what I'm looking for over the medium term. So bear that in mind when you sort of see my intraday calls. My overall view is for prices to move higher, and I'm looking to target prices as high as $1,800, if not further, in the coming year. But in the meantime, I still believe we're going to get this retracement lower, and before the reaction higher. So that's where I would love to set longs: 1360, 1380, that sort of level. And I'd make sure I have a decent stop on that. So that'll be my long-term play. So enough about the weekly. Let's break it down to the daily chart, give you an idea what we're looking at. Again, another head and shoulders formation, but we have had this throwback, and the throwback has extended above where I expected it to. I expected a throwback to only go to 1490, extended higher, but stalled in front of $1,520. The two levels I've got is resistance, major resistance at $1,535, $1,520. Obviously, we got that decent reaction, and the double top formation, which we broke lower on the 7th of November. Since we broke that level, the highest we've got is $1,475. We're not far away from it now. We're obviously trading 1470, and I'll drill down to the smaller time frame chart, and this is the levels I'm really looking at. These are the two resistance levels coming in at 1474 and also 1480, which was the swing high, which broke eventually. And currently we've got this. I'll take it down to the hourly chart to give you a little bit more of a view on it. You've got this ascending triangle formation, and that has a bias to break to the downside. Now that's key, because obviously what you'll also have a measured move. If we do get this break here, that target comes in around about 1445, which is the previous swing low. So I'll have a tight stop above all my positions I'm setting. I put quite tight stops on because it is intraday. You're trying to catch that move. Try and not get too greedy on it. I'm looking to set shorts in front of this 1475 level, and then having the stop just above it. If we do break above it, I think 1480 and 1495 are on the cards. But that's how I'm playing the gold at the moment. Is there any questions that anyone's got? That's my view. I'm short of it myself, but you know, I'm not sort of going to get loved up to it, because, as I say, I think we've got mixed medium to long-term signals. So you know, I'm trying to sort of stay flexible. Any questions there, anyone? Obviously you've all gone. You've all got bored of it and gone. The dog scared you off. Yeah, I've got short open from 1472 from yesterday. Yeah, that's Lord K Productions asking me about that. That's a pretty much you're just short above where I am, so you're in a better level than me. Again, I'm looking for this correction to continue lower, so my stop on anything is just above 1476. This red line, This red line is just the swing high. This red line is the down arrow. That's the measured move. So from a triangle formation, we'd take that as a measured move. So if we break there, it should correspond with there. So wherever we're going to break it, it'll be anywhere like that. And again, that's I'd expect that to try and test this 1445 level, which we bounced off nicely. If we look at the 1445 level, that came in on the 38.2% fib retracement. So 38.2 fib is an okay retracement, but for a better move higher, a stronger move higher, I'd expect it to at least test the 50% retracement level, and that comes in at 1411. 61.8 is the golden number, the golden ratio number. That's comes in at 1377, very close to the 1365 level that I was looking at. Now, yeah, I still think it's worth keeping your shorts. I'm in it, but again, don't get too loved up to it. There's always going to be another day where you'll sort of get maybe another opportunity to get short. We're getting these overnight moves, which are quite painful sometimes when you get the tweets about from China or from Trump regarding the trade deal, and this has an impact, and also the dollar moves. Just be aware of them, but I think overall gold needs to sort of have this flush out. There's a lot of people still longer gold, and it's sort of like following it blindly at the moment. So that's why I think we need that correction, need that flush out before we have a chance to carry on higher. Yeah, it's the measured move. That was the red arrow. Yeah, I think above 1476 is the real key level, because I think you've had the swing up to here, 1474, 1475. So that's a third time of testing maybe, or even a fourth time of testing, a break of it. There'll be sort of a very fast move higher, and then that'll then give us an opportunity for that to play out, and then retest later. There's almost a bit of a channel formation forming. I mean, even that. Let's get some fib lines in, fib resistance lines in. So even there, 50% fib comes in at 1480. But again, you stop at 1476. You know, I'm looking at selling into the rallies and trying to make the most of these corrections lower, because we are below the 1520 level, 1535 level. Anywhere above that, I'd start to get more bullish on the long term. So I can wrap it up there, guys, unless anyone's got any other questions about it. You know, this is something that we'd like to do on a more regular basis, just to show off our skills on the technical analysis side, and hopefully assist you in your trading journey. You know, everyone has their different ideas about, you know, the markets. That's what makes a market. But hopefully we'll continue to help you, educate you, and make you a better trader. That's the idea. Thanks for joining me today, and hopefully I'll produce another one soon. Cheers, guys.